Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to eFed Interviews. I am your host, GVD, and I got myself a special guest. His name is the icon Tyler H. And the events at Beer Bash, which we'll talk about. What's going through your mind about Bullet Club hitting you again with another obstacle at Beer Bash?
Well, I can already tell you, I'm bruised up pretty bad. But you know what? It's not going to stop me from becoming the Elite World Heavyweight Champion.
Which is now the
or DOW Champion, whatever you want to call it now, or the World Champion, because that's not going to stop me from main eventing Dark Mania. It's not going to stop me. Chris Zero was basically handed that win because of Samuel Taylor. And then Alex Fame gets screwed out of the... Well, he didn't really get screwed out of the title, but, he was basically... He got knocked out pretty bad after a huge match with Susie Spitz. And then the cash-in, and Zach Hollywood's the world champion. And then this Alex Fame, Dark Mania all gets screwed out. So now Dark Mania is getting a little bit crazy now. I mean, this whole Bullet Club thing, this whole authority thing, I'm totally against the authority right now. So with Chris Zero, if he has the balls to do it, right now you have Rush, Zero, and Ripper, triple threat. Make it a little bit more interesting. Put me in the match with Famine Mania, and I'll prove why I can become the DOW champion again. And I'll hold the title longer than I did last time. That's why he has the balls to do it. And if I have to beat Firestar to do it, then that's what I'll do. So I'm laying down the challenge to Zero. But if he doesn't accept it, then I'll prove that he's a coward. And that he's the coward of this company. And even though he is the owner, he'll just be called a coward if he doesn't accept my challenge for that. I'm telling you, I'm going to be in one of the main events at Dark Mania.
Can we go to real quick commercial break? Commercial break coming up right now. We're back for commercial break. Several events happened. We've seen the Bullet Club run rampant. We've seen a diva, a knockout, get power bombed through a table by Bullet Club. We see it cashing on Alex Fame for his world title. Then we seen the DRW Championship match unfulfilled. Chris Zero still DRW champion. Now Tyler H, what is your thoughts on this process right now going into California at Dark Mania 2 at my home state of California at Levi Stadium?
Trust me, it's going to be a long process, and I know Chris Zero is going to be watching this once you post this little video, once you post this podcast. I know he's going to be listening. End of an era between me and Firestar, or if it's the end of an era, it must be Hell in a Cell or something like that. I mean, you got the co-main event, the world title, Hollywood, Knox. Should be one more person. That should be me. Chris Zero doesn't have the balls to put me in that world title match because he knows I'm going to win. Because he knows I would become a 3-time world heavyweight champion. He didn't want to put me in the main event, the Elimination Chamber, because he knew I would win and become, again, the longest reigning and defending DOW champion in company history. But yeah, you put Fame in there, you put Rush, you put Ripper, Jacobs, and Torrance. All great champions. But you got to put me in there. Obviously, it's already all 6 guys in there, so you can. But put me in the DOW World Heavyweight title opportunity. If I beat Firestar, I get put in the DOW World Heavyweight Championship match. It's if Chris Hero has the balls to do it, which I don't think he has the balls to do it at all. And trust me, I will beat Firestar's ass. I will beat it. I already made him say I quit. I'll do it again. And I'll prove to Chris Hero and the Authority why I belong in that World Championship match.
With the end of an era match happening. CRW's own Tyler Starhart. DRW's own the Icon Tyler H. The end of an era. The end of an era topic is in Don't Mind while it was a commercial break. There was a great people that I fought with. I used to fought against or with people. There was an end of an era between all of us, and I'm the last man standing and through it all. Seeing this happening in my home state of California. Alright. I want to see a really great match between you two. And I want to see an end of an era between you two. Because, like myself, I'm part of that old gen. I'm part of that fucking old update. I'm part of that old Android update, or I'm part of that old iOS update on a fucking Apple, or the Android update on the little smartphones you get, like this one here that I have right here, or on this right here. We're that old update, and you see new updates coming through. That's your next gen right there, and that's what it is. An old update versus an old update. And two old updates can't win. But in reality, it's two human embodiments fighting against each other in the end of an era. Tyler H. with this last question. What's going through your mind about the unification match between myself versus Christopher Storm for the DRW World Television Championship?
Well, obviously you have home field advantage, so I know you will win this one. But right now, I'm more focused on being a Firestar and then get put in the DRW World Heavyweight Championship match. I know Chris Hero and the Authority don't have the balls to accept my challenge on this. I know they don't. You know, and for Fame and Rush and Ripper and Jacobs and Torrance, you know, I've beaten every single man that's in that Elimination Chamber match. Seems weird. And then I made the man I'm facing, I made him say I quit. So, that proves why I'm one of the best in the business. I mean, no offense, I know I beat you. I've already beaten all the best in this business. So I deserve to get put in that DRW Warrior Championship match, and I'll beat Zach Hollywood, and I'll beat Chris Knox. And I'll become a 3-time world champion. WrestleMania is going to get pretty good. I'm telling you. We still got a long road. It's March 1st, and that's April 12th. This whole month is going to get very interesting.
See, he said March 1st. Beer Bash, we witnessed everything unfold. Now we get to see other surprises tomorrow. Because tomorrow is a big day for myself, my family. Because it's my birthday. And with everything with that, I would like to say happy birthday to myself, and have a great weekday coming up, Monday through Friday. Please, kids, stay in school. Don't do drugs. I'm serious. Do not do drugs, because they'll fuck you up in your school life, and they'll fuck you up in your future. And kids, don't try this at home, because we fuck each other up. like nothing. So with that, thank you very much for having a great time. And always say never. Kudos to everybody. And Walinga, Joblisma, Go Se Da. Thank you, Jesus. Up there. And have a great, great day, people. Bye.